What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brendan and I'm BMAX45, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have some more hobby news for Star Wars Legion. We were talking about this update here, right here, the Star Wars Legion update for April 2025. We did the scene to stats last time for Ahsoka and the reprints of the Rebel Stormtroopers, and we also got the scene to stats for Cody. So we're going to look at that quickly before we get into that update. But we wanted to do the update was in a separate video. Just because we had a lot more to talk about last time. So we'll get into Cody quickly because it's just going to be a quick update for scene to stats, and then we'll get back into this Legion update, which is actually pretty important. So we'll get into that there right here. And hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of the fun. So we have the card for Cody, which is 105 points. Some upgrades. We've got Observe 2, Jump 1, Take Cover 1, Direct Vehicle, Target 1, Surge to Crit, Red Defense Dice, Speed 2, 5, Health to Courage, and he's got his range 1 to 4 DC 15A blaster rifle, which has got a amazing 2 red, 1 white, 1 black hit with lethal 1 and impact 1. He's a commander with a sniper rifle, so that's really awesome. And then a melee of 2 2 red. He's got his command cards, which is 1 pip, bring it down. Clone Commander Cody. During his next activation, Clone Commander Cody may make his I can't remember what that symbol is. That's like the recharge or the single use. I'd have to remember what that is. Actions up to 2 times. Make his blah 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 blah. So Observe 2. So you make that up to 2 times. This round, each time an allied unit declares an attack against an enemy unit that has 1 or more observation tokens, that allied unit may spend 1 of those tokens. If it does, the attack gains suppressive. If the enemy unit is a trooper or impact 1. If it's, gains suppressive if it's a trooper unit, or impact 1 if it's a vehicle unit. Then you have 2 pip, Have I Ever Let You Down? And it's going to be Clone Commander Cody and 1 trooper unit. This round, each time a unit that was issued an order with this card suffers 1 or more wounds from the enemy attack. While within 1 range 1 of a Clone Commander Cody. After the attack is resolved, if Clone Commander Cody is within range 4 of the attacking enemy unit and has line of sight to it, and make an attack against that unit. Okay, so basically, I just like this because it's like, while within range 1 of Clone Commander Cody. Okay, I get it. Yeah, he's got to be within range 1 of Cody, but Cody has to be within range 4 of the enemy unit. Makes sense. And then combined arms, 3 pip, 2 trooper units, and 2 vehicle units. Sounds pretty awesome. During Clone Commander Cody's next activation, he may make his these actions up to 2 times. Again, this round, each time an allied vehicle unit declares an attack against an enemy unit that has 1 or more observation tokens, the allied unit may spend 1 of those tokens. If it does, after the attack is resolved, an allied clone trooper unit within range 1 of that vehicle may make a 1 speed move. Okay. And then you have, for 20 points each, you can add Boil and Waxer to it. Boil, actually, well, this is, sorry, you just have them, you can add them to other units. Sorry, my bad. You can't really add them to Cody, but you can add them to other trooper units, which gains Guardian and Scout 1 for a unit, or Discipline 1 and Scout 1 for another unit. On the hunt, when this unit is attacking a trooper unit that has 1 or more wound tokens, during the roll attack dice step, the unit may gain 1 aim token, so that's kind of cool. The unit gains Take Cover 1. B1 battle droids can equip this card even though they do not have a pack upgrade slot. Okay. I see some favoritism right here. Yeah, basically that's just the upgraded, for this new edition. They won't call it 2.0 because then people will get nightmares of X-Wing 2.0, but it's basically 2.0. Then we have our Legion update, April 2025. Okay. So, welcome to another Atomic Mass Games transmission. We posted an update to Star Wars Legion rulebook, Recon rulebook, and updated cards which can be downloaded here. I kind of know what mostly this is about. This is about changes to the game. Below is a list of units that have been removed from the current Star Wars Legion and will not receive new rules or further support at this time. Phase 1 DC-15 Heavy Weapons Trooper. The DC-15 Heavy Weapons was removed to allow for new clone Trooper Marksman unit. Players may use the Phase 1 DC miniatures as official clone Trooper Marksman troopers. Okay. Rebel Pathfinders. When looking at all current Rebel Alliance trooper units, we made the decision to remove the Rebel Pathfinder unit to open key design space within the faction. Rebel Pathfinder miniatures can be used officially as Rebel Trooper miniatures. Generic Commander units, Imperial Officer, Rebel Officer, and Super Tactical Droid. We've decided to remove the generic Commander unit options for the Imperial Officer, Rebel Officer, and Super Tactical Droid to free up key design space for future planned expansions. The Imperial Officer and Rebel Officer will continue to have key value to their factions as unit upgrade options, while the generic Super Tactical Droid unit has been removed. The two named Super Tactical Droids, Kraken and Kalani, remain as key commander units for the Separatist armies. Yeah, I can kind of understand that. Emperor, this is the one that sucks. Emperor Palpatine and the Royal Guards. We have made the difficult decision to remove these two units from the game, though we understand that these units being removed may come as a shock to some players. Understand that we did not come to this conclusion lightly, and this decision is based on intensive discussion and analysis, both internally and with our partners at Lucasfilm, on how to realize our plans and visions for the next era of Legion. Bullcrap! You guys didn't get the rights to Palpatine. Bullcrap! Apparently, Lucasfilm would not give them the rights to Palpatine. So, just another Lucasfilm pushing stupid things like the sequel trilogy and shitting all over the fans that love the original trilogy and things that are really cool, like the original Royal Guards, not the shitty Praetorian Guards and their plastic bullcrap, and Emperor Palpatine with his awesome ranged lightning. So yeah, that is really, it's kind of a piss off because this is one of the only expansions like I've got painted. I have Palpatine all painted. So, and I worked on him and did a pretty good job. So I'm actually really disappointed in this. I'm gonna keep playing Palpatine. I don't care. I'll just use his old card, old rules for Palpatine and the Royal Guard. Like, screw you guys. You guys are gonna remove these guys from the game. This stuff I can understand. The generic, I can understand some stuff, but yeah, that's this. We have also decided to remove a few upgrades from the game. The following upgrades will be removed from gameplay for gameplay balance reasons. Aggressive tactics, regardless of what faction is taken in. Aggressive tactics is far too efficient on delivering surge tokens to units with red defense dice, substantially increasing their durability. Battle meditation and comms relay. These upgrades were commonly used to cheat orders onto units by bypassing command card restrictions, leading to unintuitive or unintended interactions. Steamed Leader had some unwanted interactions with the new backup mechanic that was constricting design space for the Guardian keyword in future designs. J-12 jetpacks. ARC troopers are already incredibly adept at moving around the battlefield, and the removal of the jump keyword limits their mobility and increases counterplay. Refurbished gong droid. This upgrade was too efficient and was constricting design space. Okay, we want to thank everyone for our fuck ups and how we changed. Like, this just is such a piss off. Like, yeah. Palpatine's gone. And other things here. There are also a few minor rule changes in this update. Area terrain has been clarified, and the rules for building a command hand, playing command cards, and issuing orders have been updated to function with command cards that name multiple characters in their restriction. Movement has received a small quality of life update. You may now move non-unit leader miniatures in a unit out of the way when moving a unit leader. Reverse moves and strafe moves have been clarified and changed to be a standard move to simplify these mechanics. Line of sight has been updated. Units do not count arms and legs when determining silhouettes of vehicle units, and the silhouette of a miniature no longer blocks line of sight to other miniatures in the same unit. So yeah. So the keywords have been removed or changed. The cache keyword now works even if the miniature that added the keyword to the unit is defeated. The self-destruct X keyword is now a die roll instead of an attack, dealing wounds and suppression depending on the results. Tow cable now gives immobilize tokens to wounded units, and small has been rewritten to clarify. The contingencies X, flawed, and loadout keywords have been removed. Flawed's gone, and loadout. They're no longer present on any units in the game. The one step ahead keyword is added. And then the goal of these style changes is to make the game rules more accessible, concise, intuitive, and easier to understand. These changes are not marked in blue. One of the most noticeable changes is that the game terms at, within, and beyond have been replaced with within, completely within, and not within, making the functionality of these game terms in line with the definition of the words themselves. Many game terms have been capitalized or bolded for ease of reference, and many rules have been reworded to standardize templated language. Additionally, all tokens and cards shown in the rulebook have been updated to match their printed versions. So yeah, and dumb, like not marked in blue. These changes are not marked in blue. So basically, read the whole frickin' book again, because we're too lazy to show you the updates so that you don't have to read the whole frickin' book again. God, AMG is such a lazy company. Just such a lazy company. I just, like, it boggles my mind. First of all, Emperor Palpatine and the Royal Guards, like, that's just, I mean, we can go to the core rulebook here, and we can kind of see different documents here. You got all the updated cards, but where it's all the cards. Just funny because I don't see the rules reference. See the errata. See, that's all the cards. Oh, there we go. Core rule book at the top. So I think if you go into that, you can get the PDF document basically, and you can open that sucker up. Yeah. So it's a really long document, 63 pages, effective 04/30/2025. All right, guys. Guess you're reading 63 pages of a rule book all over again. These guys just don't impress me in any sense of the word. Yeah. Trying to remember which tokens we have and which tokens we don't have, because they've redone the tokens, but I've already made these in I've already made these in acrylic, so I'm keeping basically the acrylic tokens. So yeah, there we are, guys. There's the rule book, guys. So you're gonna have to re-download that, reread it, and see if everything is good on that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. It sucks too because the round tracker token, they don't use the 6 round track, which I kind of, because I literally made an acrylic round counter, so you could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I made them in all different colors for the different factions, and then they got rid of that because they suck. So AMG thinking they're smart and cool, but they're not. I don't know. I still love the game, and I'm interested in learning this new thing, but we'll see what happens in the future about all this. And I think a lot of people are going to be disappointed with a lot of different things in this game. But anyways, that's all we have for today. So we've got the new Cody, which is probably coming out around the same time as Ahsoka. And we got we're probably going to get way more scene to stats coming. And we got the removal of Emperor Palpatine. How do you guys feel about that? Are you as disappointed as me? Royal Guards are really cool too. We'll have to, just play them anyways and say screw you. Screw you, AMG, other than, at official events. But maybe, hopefully, one day they'll put them back. Who knows? But that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in. We hope to see you in the next video. And as always, have a wonderful day. And that's all for now, folks.